Morning students, now today we are going to learn example number 5 of exercise 6.3. For each of the following numbers, find the smallest whole number by which it should be multiplied so as to get a perfect square number. Also find the square root of the square number so obtain. So for that, what we have to do, we have to factorize a number by using prime factorization method. Now see the first number 252, right? Let's see, factorize it. 252. So what's the unit digit? 2. So number can be divided by 2, right? 1 2s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 6 2s are 12. So 126 2s are 252. Now next number is 126. Its unit digit is 6. So can be divided by again by 2. 6 2s are 12, right? 3 2s are 6. So next number is what? 63, right? Now 63. Now 6 plus 3, 9. So can be divided by 3, right? Two 3s are 6. 1 3s are 3. Now next number is 2 1 21. So 7 3s are 21. 1 7s are 7. So what are the factors? 252 is equal to 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 3 multiply 7. Now just make a pair. So 2 square multiply 3 square multiply 7. Right? Here what is asking? Find the smallest whole number by which it should be multiplied. So by which it should be multiplied? 7. So we get what here? Perfect square number is equal to 2 square multiply 3 square multiply 7 square. Therefore 252 is equal to 2 multiply 3 multiply 7 is equal to 2 3s are 6 multiply 7. So 6 7s are 42. So we can say by what we have to multiply the given number? 252 should be multiplied by what? Smallest whole number seven to get a perfect square. Right? Then after, what is the, then also find the square root of the square number so obtained, right? So what is the square root? 42, right? Therefore the square root of the square root of it is 42. Got it? So all of you understood? Sure? Good. Now let's see, the another one will explain you from the remain 180, 1008, 2000. So we'll explain you example number 4. 2028. What's the unit digit? 8. So can be divided by 2, right? 10 2s are 20, 14 2s are 28. Now next number is 1014. Unit digit is again 14, right? So 5 2s are 10, right? Then after 0, 7 2s are 14. See, 5 2s are 10, right? 10 after 1 cannot be divided directly. So what for that? 0. So 507 2s are 1014. Now next number is 507. So cannot be divided by 2, right? Now 5 plus 0. 5 plus 7. 12. So 12 can be divided by 2, right? So it can be divided by 3. So 507 divided by 3. 3 ones are 3. 2, 20. Now 2 6 are 18. Sorry, 3 6 are 18. 2 7. 3 9s are 27. So 169. 3s are 507. Now 169. So 13 13s are 169 and 1 13s are 30, right? So now what are the factors? 2028, 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 13 multiply 13. Now make a group. 2 square multiply 3 multiply 13 square. So something is missing over here. So is equal to 2 square multiply 3 multiply 3 is equal to 13 square. Therefore 2028 is equal to 2 multiply 3 multiply 13. 2 3s are 6 multiply 13. Now 13 6 are 78, right? 13 6 are 78. So the square root of the given number is what? 78, and by which we have to multiply? 3. So we can say therefore 2028 should be multiplied by 3 to get a perfect square. Understood? Sure. So remain is your homework. Remain example is your homework. Okay. Second, third, fifth, and sixth is your homework. Now let's see the example number 6. For each of the following numbers, find the smallest whole number by which it should be divided so as to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of the square number so obtained. See in example number 5, multiplied. Now we are going to learn what divided. So same procedure. Very first we have to factorize the given number, and then after we have to divide it. Now let's see how to do. See the 252 similar number in the fifth as well as in sixth, first number. So we'll try with the next number, right? Example number 6, 2925. Now 2925, what's the unit digit of it? 5, right? So can be divided by, cannot be divided by 2. So let's try. Then after by 3 by using a divisibility test. 2 plus 9, 11. 11 plus 2, 13. 13 plus 5, 18. So 18 can be divided by 3. So we can say the given number is divided by 3, right? 9 3s are 27. Yes. Then after, so what? How many are remain? 2. So next number is 22. So how many? 7 3s are 21. So again 1 is remain. So 15, right? So 5 3s are 15. So by we can say 975 divided by 3 is equal to 2925. Got it? Now next number is 975. 9 plus 7, 16. 16 plus 5, 21. Right? So 21 can be divided by 2. 3. Yes. So let's see. 3 3s are 9. 2 3s are 6. So 1 is remain. So 15. So 5 3s are 15. So 325. 3s are 975. Now next number is 325. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 5, 10. So cannot be divided by 2. Now the new number is 325. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 5, 10. Right? So cannot be divided by 3. So unit digit is 5. So we can say the number is divided by 5. Right? So 6 5s are 30. So 2 is remain. So next number is 25. Right? So 5 5s are 25. Now 13 5s are 65. 1 13s are 13. Therefore, 2925 is equal to 3 multiply 3 multiply 5 multiply 5 multiply 13. So look at here, 3 square multiply 5 square multiply 13. So 13 having a no pair. So by 13 we can divide. So we get perfect square number. Right? So here we can say the prime number, prime factor 13 is unpaired, having no pair, right? So the given number we should divide by what? 13. So if we divide it by 13, so what's the remain? 3 square multiply 5 square is equal to 3 multiply 5. So 3 5s are 15. So we can say as it is, maybe we divide it given. So what we get it over here? 225, right? So therefore, the square root of it is 15, right? And by which we have to divide it? So 2925 should be divided by 13. So we get perfect square number. Understood? Sure? Good. Now see the next one. Now we'll explain you 2800. So remain is your homework. 2800. See, what's a unit digit? 0. So can be divided by what? 2, right? 14 to the 28, 0, 0. Again, next number is 1400. So can be divided by 2. 7 to the 14, 0, 0. Again can be divided by 2, right? 350 to the 700. Now next number is 350, right? So cannot be divided by 0, can be divided by again 2. 175 divided by 2, 17 to the 34, right? So 1 is remain, 5 to the 10. Now next number is 175, so cannot be divided by 2. So now let's try with C. 1 plus 7, 8. 8 plus 5, 13. So 13 cannot be divided by 3. So let's try with 5, right? 3 5s are 15. So 2 are remains. So 25, right? Next number is what? 25. So 5 5s are 25. So 35 5s are 175, right? Now 7 5s are 35, 1 7s are 7. Therefore, 2800 is equal to how many times 2? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many times 5? 2 times. And 7 is 1 times. Now make a pair. 2 square. Again 2 square. Multiply 5 square. Multiply 7. So, what is the pair we have? The factor, the prime factor 7 is unpaired, right? So what we have to do? So given number we should divide by what? 7. 7 divided by 7. Got it? So therefore 2800 upon 7 is equal to 2 square multiply 2 square multiply 5 square multiply 7 divided by 7, right? So what is remain? 2 square multiply 2 square multiply 5 square. As it is 2800 divided by 7. So what we get over here? 7 4s are 28. So what we get? 400. Therefore the square root of 400 is equal to 2 multiply 2 multiply 5. 2 2s are 4 multiply 5. So 4 5s are 20, right? So the square root of it is 20, right? Same way, therefore 2800 should be divided by smallest whole number 7 to get a perfect square. Understood? Sure? Good. So now remain first example, then after second I think so I have explained. So third, fourth and sixth is your homework. Now let's see the example number 7. The students of class 8 of a school donated rupees 2400 in all for Prime Minister National Relief Fund. Each student donated as many rupees as the number of students in the class. Find the number of students in the class. See here what we have to do. We have to find out square root of the given number because each student donated as many rupees as the number of students in the classroom, right? So same number of the donation given by the each one. So we can say amount of the each students amount of donation donated by student is equal to number of students in the classroom. So to find out it, what we have to do, we have to find out square root, right? Suppose the number of students are not given. So suppose the number of students is equal to x, right? So let's try to find out 2401. See, what's a unit digit? 1, so cannot be divided by 2, right? Then after 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 0, 6 plus 1, 7, so cannot be divided by 3 also. 1 is unit digit, so cannot be divided by even 5. So now let's try with 7. Now 2401 divided by 7. 7 3s are 21. So 3, 0, right? 7 4s are 28. 2, 1, 7 3s are 21. So given number is divided by 7, right? 343, 7s are 2401. Now the new number is 343, right? So 343 divided by 7. 7 4s are 28. 7 5s are 35. So 35 is more. So 7 4s are 28, right? So 6, 3, 7, 9s are 63. So 49, 7s are, right? So 7 7s are 1, 7s are. Got it? Therefore, 2401 is equal to 7 multiply 7 multiply 7 multiply 7. So is equal to 7 square multiply 7 square. Therefore, square root of 2004 is equal to 7 square multiply 7 square is equal to 7 multiply 7 is equal to 49. So we can say that here the number of students in the class is equal to x is equal to 49. How many students? 49. Got it? And each student donated the same amount. Got it? Now let's see the example number 8. 2025 plants are to be planted in a garden in such a way that each row contains as many plants as the number of rows. Find the number of rows and find the number of plants in each row. 2025 plants are to be planted in a garden in such a way that each row contains as many plants as the number of rows. Find the number of rows and number of plants in each row. Suppose the number of row be x. Therefore, the number of plants is equal to the number of rows, right? Number of plants in each rows is equal to the number of rows, right? So the given number is what? 2025. Now let's see 2025. See, the unit digit is 5, so cannot be divided by 2, right? So 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 5 9, so can be divided by 3, right? 6 threes are 18. 2. So next is 22. So 7 threes are 21. So next is 25. So 5 fives are 25. So 675. Threes are 2025. Our next number is 675. So 6 plus 7, 13. 13 plus 5, 18. So can be divided by again 3. Right? 2 threes are 6. 2 threes are 6. So 15. So 5 threes are 15. So 225. Right? So now next is 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 5, 9. So again can be divided by 3. Right? So 7 threes are 21. 5 threes are 15. So 75. Right? Now 25 threes are 75. 5 fives are 25. And 1 fives are 5. Therefore 2025 is equal to 3 multiply 3 multiply 3 multiply 3 multiply 5 multiply 5. So is equal to 3 square multiply 3 square multiply 5 square. Right? Therefore 2025 is equal to 3 multiply 3 multiply 5. So 3 threes are 9 multiply 5. So 9 fives are 45. So therefore x is equal to, we can say what, 45. So what is asking here? Find the number of rows and the number of plants in each row. So we can say the number of rows are how many? Therefore the number of rows is 45 and the number of plants in each rows is 45. Got it? All of you understood? Sure? Good. Now let's see the next example. Example number 9. Find the smallest square number that is divisible by each of the following numbers 4, 9 and 10. See, when we get it, what we have to find out here? Smallest square number, right? That is divisible by each of the numbers 4, 9 and 10. See, when it is possible, if we will find out what LCM, because LCM is the number which is divided by all the factors of it without leaving any remainder, right? So let's find out LCM of it. 4, 9, 10. So whenever we find the LCM, always we have to find out what all together, right? Two twos are 4. So 9 cannot be divided by 2. So 9 is remain as it is. 5 twos are 10. Right? Now next 1 twos are 2. 9 and 5 remain as it is. Now 1 fives are 5. So 9 remain as it is. Right? Sorry. 3 threes are 9. So 5 remain as it is. 1 threes are 3. 5 is again remain as it is. 1 and 1 fives are 5. So therefore, what are the factors we got it over here? Is equal to 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 3 multiply 5. Right? 2 square, 3 square and 5. See here, 5 is unpaired. The prime factor 5 is what? Unpaired factor. So what we have to do? We have to divide it 5, right? So therefore, 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 3 multiply 5. 5 is unpaired, right? So 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9, multiply 5. 4 9s are 36, right? Multiply 5. Now 36 5s are 180, right? So it is unpaired. So what we have to do? We have to multiply with what? 5. So multiply 5. So 180 multiply 5. So what we get? 900. So hence, suppose we can say, without the smallest square number that is divisible by each of the following numbers 4, 9 and 10 is what? 900. So 900 is the required perfect square number. Perfect square number. Got it? Now see the last one. Find the smallest square number that is divisible by each of the numbers 8, 15 and 20. So same way you have to find out what LCM. So you will get your answer. So last one is your homework. Okay, bye.